The SNP's Angus MacNeil has hit back after Tory politician Dean Lockhart criticised Nicola Sturgeon's party for continuing to focus on independence despite the ongoing pandemic, claiming in fact it was Brexit which was the true distraction. The row stemmed from remarks made by Mr MacNeil, MP for the Western Isles, over the weekend. Mr MacNeil and SNP councillor Chris McElhenney have drawn up a so-called Plan B motion which will be debated at the party conference next month. If ratified, it would see the SNP adopt a policy whereby if Scotland votes in a majority of pro-independence candidates in next year's Holyrood elections, that will be regarded as a mandate to begin independence negotiations with the UK government. Mr MacNeil took to Twitter to hail the move as a new game in town, and told the national newspaper, "People need hope now. This motion gives us hope, and it establishes a legitimate route to independence." Dean Lockhart MSP, Scottish Conservative Shadow Cabinet Secretary for Constitution, Europe and External Affairs, told Express, "It's an absolute disgrace that we're in the middle of a pandemic and the SNP keep talking up another divisive referendum. We need to be fully focused on recovering from the damage COVID-19 has caused, but the SNP's priority, as always, is independence." Responding to Mr Lockhart's remarks, Mr MacNeil claimed it was the Tories' prioritisation of Brexit, rather than independence talk, which was to blame. He said, "Ask Mr Lockhart then if he is abandoning Brexit, which is putting up barrier and damaging the economy 3 to 5 times worse than COVID-19 according to London School of Economics. At least independence lets us lower barriers and better steward our economy than the Tories and their extreme and foolish Brexit." Addressing the wider issue, Mr MacNeil agreed that adoption of the motion would effectively turn next year's elections into a kind of de facto referendum, albeit one which Westminster would be under no obligation to act on. He added, "I am saying that in the event of a Sec. 30 being refused, the legitimacy for independence will have to be established at the ballot box one way or another, and the only ballot box available will be elections. So therefore yes, it would have to be an election, and preferably the 2021 election."